Have you ever wondered what if? What if things had turned out differently? What if you had made a different choice? These questions, though simple, carry a profound weight. They represent a universal human tendency to revisit past decisions, to mentally traverse roads not taken, and to imagine a life not lived. This is the realm of what if and could have been scenarios. A realm where the mind can wander endlessly, spinning tales of alternate realities that never came to be. We all do it. We all look back at certain points in our lives, replaying moments like scenes in a movie, inserting different choices, different actions, and envisioning different outcomes. We ask ourselves, what if I had taken that job? What if I had moved to that city? What if I had said yes instead of no? Yet this seemingly harmless mental exercise can have a dark side. The what-if scenarios can sometimes become a breeding ground for regret, guilt, and anxiety. Regret for the opportunities missed, guilt for the choices made, and anxiety about what those choices mean for our present and our future. In truth, these what-if questions can subtly shift our focus from the life we're living to a life that exists only in the labyrinth of our minds. They can rob us of our peace, our joy, and our ability to fully engage with the here and now. They can keep us stuck in a loop of endless speculation, a loop that often leads nowhere. And yet, despite our best efforts, despite our most vivid imaginings, the reality remains the same. The past is the past, unchangeable, unalterable. No amount of what if can rewrite a single moment of it. The choices we made, the paths we took, the experiences we lived, they all led us here, to this point, to this present moment. Yet no matter how much we ponder, what if, the reality remains unchanged. Let us consider a story, a simple tale of a man named John who was consumed by the idea of what could have been. John was a man of many dreams and aspirations. He dreamed of traveling the world, of starting a business, of creating a legacy. But one day an opportunity knocked on his door. An opportunity that could have potentially fulfilled all his dreams. Yet due to fear and uncertainty, John let that opportunity pass him by. From then on, John's life took a turn. His dreams were replaced by the haunting thought of what could have been. Every time he saw a plane fly overhead, he thought about the adventures he could have had. Every time he saw a successful entrepreneur, he thought about the business he could have started. Every time he saw a family, he thought about the legacy he could have left behind. His life became a series of could-have-beens, each more painful than the last. He was no longer living in the present, but was stuck in a loop of missed opportunities and regrets. His heart ached with the weight of the life he could have lived, and it seemed as if happiness had become a distant, unattainable concept for him. But the truth, the harsh reality, was that John's fixation on what could have been was the very thing that was robbing him of his present happiness. He was so consumed by the past, so focused on an alternate reality that never happened, that he was missing out on the beauty of the present moment. He was missing out on the opportunities that were right in front of him because he was too busy looking back. John's story serves as a stark reminder of how the fixation on what could have been can rob us of our present happiness. It's a cautionary tale that urges us to let go of the past, to stop dwelling on missed opportunities, and to focus on the here and now. Because in the end, the only moment of any significance is this one, right now. The past is a deceptive illusion. It exists only as a memory, a recollection kept alive by our belief in its significance. Now, let's journey into the realm of acceptance, where we recognize the past for what it truly is, a sequence of events that have shaped our present but do not dictate our future. In our quest for a peaceful life, we must first acknowledge that the past, with all its triumphs and trials, is unchangeable. It is a museum of our personal history, filled with exhibits of moments that have passed. These moments, whether joyful or painful, are not meant to be relived or rewritten, but to be learned from. To let go of what could have been is to release the ghost of an alternative existence that never came to pass. This phantom life often appears more appealing, but it's important to remember that it's merely an illusion, a mirage in the desert of our minds. So how do we release these phantom thoughts? One effective strategy is mindfulness exercises. These practices anchor us in the present, enabling us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment or resistance. As we cultivate mindfulness, we learn to witness our past as an impartial observer, freeing ourselves from the chains of regret and remorse. Alongside mindfulness, self-compassion plays a vital role. We must learn to forgive ourselves for the decisions we made and the paths we chose. We were doing the best we could with the knowledge and resources we had at the time. Focusing on the present is another critical step in releasing the past. When we are fully engaged in the now, there's no room for the shadows of what could have been. Each moment is a new opportunity, a fresh canvas on which we can paint the story of our lives. By releasing the idea that things could have been any other way, we can find peace in the present moment. Remember, the past has no power over us unless we allow it to. It's time to let go, to release the past, and to embrace the beautiful journey that is life. The only moment of any significance is this one right now. In this vast universe, amidst the infinity of time, we find ourselves in this singular moment. This moment is not just a blip on the timeline of existence, but the very essence of life itself. It is in the now that we laugh, we cry, we love, we dream. Our past is but a memory, our future, an illusion. The present, however, is tangible, real, and incredibly powerful. Embracing the now is not about forgetting the past or ignoring the future. It's about recognizing that the only time you can truly live, truly feel, and truly experience is in this moment. The now is where life happens. It is where joy resides and peace blossoms. It is where we find fulfillment. Would you rather torture yourself with scenarios that never played out, or would you rather be at peace? Either way, you get to decide.